Great first point. It's interesting how Bochao handled the high toss serve from Chen. So far he's doing really well because it's not easy to deal with this kind of serve because you can't really adjust because you can get catch with a long serve, and so far he did really well with that. So that might be very important.
Bochao off to a fast start this game early. Jamming Chen into his body and on angles he can't handle at this point. Let's see if he can figure out how to slowly Bochao down here. Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you know, it's rare you ever see a guy open up with a forehand and have it double bounce on the table. One of the first times I've seen it.
It's very rare, like very.
In case you guys didn't see that out here, out there he opened up with his forehand loop, and it was so spinny and so short it double bounced on the table before Bochao even hit it, and that's one of the first times I've ever seen that.
A double bounce from a loop, it's very crazy.
That's made for a highlight. I'd like to save that one and we could put that up on YouTube. That's one of the best shots I've ever seen.
The touch has to be really perfect. That's amazing.
And the spin, incredible.
I feel Chen is little by little getting, you know, warmed up, and it's going to be interesting. Good block. That was well played. Very nice opening, and he was ready for making a good shot with his forehand in the middle, which is a very good location.
Chen was down 6 points to 1, now has run off 6 out of the last 8 points. And Bochao just put an end to that run with a beautiful forehand loop.
That was a good one.
Powerful.
And very important because 9-7, 8-8, it's very, very different. That's the tricky opening I was talking about. It's very, very spinny and difficult to control. Bochao is very consistent so far.
Exactly, Damien. That's what I've noticed. Very consistent, well-placed balls. Really able to pin Chen Chushi and make him uncomfortable. Wow, and that's a little bit of help from the net, but an incredible step around. Got down to the ground level to be able to loop that ball in. That's just an incredible shot.
Smart change.
Never underestimate the power of the deep serve out there. You won't see these players do it very often because they're so good you don't want to throw it out there too much, but you've got to throw in a deep serve occasionally, not only to try to perhaps win the point outright, but to keep these guys honest so they don't start teeing off on your short serve. If players start expecting a short serve every time, they're going to anticipate it and make much better receives than when they fear a deep serve coming at them.
That's true. I wish I could have your long serve, Jim.
And I wish I had the rest of your game.
Very, very consistent. No easy mistake, and nice again. Very quick reset after the serve, and then he was able to really smack it. I'm a little bit surprised, I must say.
And Damien, your win over Bochao lately's looking a little better because I'm watching him too, and he's pretty impressive out here, dismantling Chen Chushi, who you lost to earlier today. Bochao just really having his way, and
yes, or maybe it showed how bad my match was this morning.
Always two ways to look at everything, right?
Yeah, very important.
So true, and perhaps we're seeing that here. Perhaps Chen Chushi just does not like the playing style of Bochao, because on paper they are supposed to be even players, but it's not working out that way this match.
It's very good receive again. Bochao seems to really have the control now, right now. That would be a big upset now if Bochao lose this match. But I don't think so.
And another deep serve from Bochao, getting the point outright. Again, the power of the deep serve. You may win the point outright, but even if you don't, it keeps the player honest on your short serves. It makes them fear the fact you may serve deep. In this particular match, we've seen Bochao do it several times and get the point outright. Well, that's one way to score a point. Just serve and absolutely rip the ball forehand and backhand.
Yeah, but look what he had to do to win
exactly,
1 point.
Exactly. I don't think he can do that 11 times, but it worked that point.
No, I don't think so either.
That's how hard it is to win a point against Li Bochao right now.
Actually, I think he must have been depressed after winning this point. How much it took to him to...
That might cost him a few more points, realizing it takes that to win one. You're right. Oh, did you see how Li Bochao came in with his body there? You know, most players would just kind of stop and flip kill it. He actually launched his whole body into it and came across the net. That's one thing these Chinese athletes are so good at. If you pop up a short receive half long, or not even half long, sometimes short and high, they can loop over the table better than anyone. Most players flick anything short. You pop them up high and short on these guys, they'll actually loop over the table. They train it so much in China. And Li Bochao demonstrated it right there, just launched his whole body into the ball. That was short, high but short. Oh my goodness.
That was amazing. So quick recover and fast counter loop.
Chen Chushi going through the motions now, kind of hoping this match would get over with. You know, Damien, it's not fun when you're out there getting blitzed like this. Scores 9-2, 9-3, and your opponent's just ripping the ball through you. There comes a point when someone's doing that to me, I just start dishing the punishment. I miss them, but I'm going to just dish it, and I just start swatting both sides so I don't get embarrassed.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing the second and third game how we get destroyed, gets smacked. Like, it's really impressive. Maybe a little tight.
And that'll do it. Li Bochao with a convincing 3-0 lead in a huge pivotal match in this tie.
JOOLA, for the champion in you, an official sponsor of USA Table Tennis.